So yeah, this experience that I want to share with you guys, I did experience this with Carrie as well, and I think it was about 1.5 years ago now, 2 years ago. And for all of you that remember the old videos on the 401 files, me and Junior started to build up a bushcraft base nearby where I lived. It was only about 20 minutes from where I lived at the time. And yeah, it just had a log shed there where we could pile up wood. We'd built some walls around this camp, and it had a little fireplace as well. It was just a real nice place to chill out and pass time, really. And yeah, me and Carrie one night at about what time?
7:30.
7:30. So yeah, me and Carrie at about 7:30 one night decided, let's just leave the house for a bit, head to the woods, we'll get a fire started, and we'll just chill out and just chat bullshit, really. So 7:30, we jump in the car and we take the 20-minute drive, from where I lived to the woods. And once you pull up in the woods, it's only about a 5-minute walk from the car park to the actual bushcraft base itself. So what time we're saying we got into the bushcraft base now is about
8, didn't we? We were there in about 8.
Yeah, about
8:15.
So we got there about 8 o'clock, 8:15, and there was no there was no need to chop wood or process, split or anything like that wood. It was all in the log shed ready to go, so we didn't waste no time. We got the fire straight on, and we just sat there basically, like I said, chatting, small talk about future video plans, future plans for the channel in general. So yeah, we turned up at the bushcraft base, like I said, we got the fire going and we were just chatting away for about an hour and a half, 2 hours maximum, and then it started to get really, really cold. And so I suggested to Carrie that, you know what, let's just jump back in the car, head home, and we'll get a film on once we get back. So that's exactly what we did. We waited for the last few logs to burn out, it didn't take too long. Yeah, so we took the 5-minute walk back to the car, and as I got in the car, started the ignition up, I looked across at the dashboard, and the clock on the dashboard said 5 o'clock in the morning.
So we thought the clock had stopped?
Yeah, we did. We thought the clock was broke in the car, and I think I even said to you, didn't I, look, remind me in the morning that this thing's changing.
Yeah, and then as we were driving home, I pointed out too, where's all the people? Like, where is everybody? Because we're driving through estates that are usually quite busy.
Yeah.
Normally when we drove home, we'd see people like doing late night dog walks, or like people coming out of the pubs that kids
even runners at that time normally, wouldn't there? Yeah. But there was nothing, so look, we're driving back home, and I'm looking out at the road in front of me, and I think that Carrie just like kind of pulled her phone out. She was just like, hang on a sec, let me check what time it really is on my phone. So she pulled her phone out, and I think if I remember rightly, you just held the phone up kind of, didn't you, like for me to have a look at. So as I'm looking at the road in front of me, I can see Carrie's holding her phone up, and I glance across and it says 0500. So I'm like, no, this can't be right. We've not wasted like 8.5, 9 hours of our life. It was just the most bizarre feeling.
We hadn't even really like done anything, like spoke about anything, like used a lot of wood. We hadn't eaten. Like normally, me and you would be hungry, like we'd want to go home for food.
I know, that's what I mean. It was just like any other night, wasn't it? In fact, it felt far less than any other night. Normally we'd go there and spend.
Then I checked my phone and you said that cannot be right. So then you checked your phone.
Yeah.
So that's how much we didn't believe it.
Yeah, like 0500 in the morning. We were just adamant that there's no way we wasted 8.5, 9 hours of our life. Like Carrie even said at the time, that's like a full shift at work or like a full day at school when you're a kid, like 8 hours.
And it's just a long time. You'd know if you do anything for 8 hours, you're tired, you're hungry, you'd be getting really cold. I know when I've been to the woods before, even by the fire, you start to get cold, and because it was winter.
Yeah.
It was cold.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was like really. But as you just said there, if you do anything for 8 hours, 9 hours, yeah, you know you've been there for that length of time. So it literally just felt like we'd lit a fire, spoke. Yeah, we spoke for an hour. It got freezing, and I was just like, let's scrap this. We'll go back and watch a film. And it was only a 5-minute walk, like I said. And then here we are, sat in the car, 8.5, 9 hours later, with just like 0500 in the morning. It made no sense. And even when we tried to regain that time. Yeah. So yeah, we tried to backtrack like through our conversations that we'd had, and even if he was being really long-winded and just, do you know what I mean? Like, there's no way that would have accumulated to that amount of time.
We weren't tired.
And like, I know a lot of you guys are probably going to say like UFO abduction, that kind of thing. I'm not saying it's that. I'm not suggesting it is that. We never heard no strange noises. We didn't see no strange lights. There was nothing like that. It was just a really strange, bizarre.
Strange loss of time.
Yeah.
I've never experienced anything like it.
I've had time dilation before where like you think,
2 hours.
yeah.
We think, oh man, today's going really fast. I know if I've lost 8 hours.
That's it.
I don't know where it went. We didn't even get anything really planned or discussed. We literally sat down, had a fire, maybe put one more load of wood on the fire, and then it was 8 hours later. If you had a fire going for 8 hours, you'd go through a lot of wood.
Exactly, like that's another point, is that I don't remember putting any more wood on than normal. Like,
no, we did like
we put less on.
You said let's put another load and let's go home. And it was one load after the fire was built.
Absolutely mental, guys. Like I say, we lost 8.5 hours of our life.
Freakiest thing ever.
And I still, even to this day, don't understand how that's possible. From thinking, right, it must be about 11 o'clock now, let's head back, to jumping in the car.
11 o'clock has been generous as well.
Yeah. And to jumping in the car and being like, oh my God, it's actually 5 o'clock in the morning. That's just bizarre. And to me, we was never there that length of time, ever.
No, we weren't there that length of time. Even then, so then when I went home, like, I carried on my day. Like, normally, if I'd been up all night, I'd be tired. But I went about my day, like, I'd had a full night's sleep. Like, I didn't even feel tired or anything. Yeah. It was so weird. I've never experienced anything like that in my life.
So, yeah, I thought I'd share this with you guys, because I know that you all like to hear interesting stories like this and experiences. If you have had an experience like this yourself, where you've lost a large chunk of time, then please do drop down below in the comments box below. And let me know what you guys think happened, because it's beyond me. I know for a fact that in my own mind, I wasn't there 8.5, 9 hours.
We didn't even take a drink or anything.
As you said, we wasn't cold for the majority of the night. It was only the last half hour.
Take a drink, didn't take no food, which normally if we were staying for like 5 hours like we normally did, we'd take that stuff with us.
Yeah.
We didn't take food, drink, extra firewood, nothing.
Yeah, it was weird, because like I said, we were just driving back in the car and Carrie's like, hang on a second, where is everyone? Like, why is there no one around? And that's when she pulled her phone out and just held it up for me to glance over at. And sure enough, there it was, 0500 in the morning. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's just a quick little story that I thought I'd share with you guys. One that I've never shared before on the channel. So hopefully you'll enjoy this. And like I say, if any of you have had a similar experience, then please do drop down below in the comments box below, because I want to hear about it. And, yeah, absolutely crazy. Don't know what happened. But until next time, guys, like I always say, please take it easy, look after yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one.